Hey, welcome back to Hugs and Honey. Good to see you today. So I'm actually in my hotel room tonight, and I just wanted to pop in to talk about something that's sort of been coming up just as it relates to traveling. So it is totally normal when you travel, especially when you travel internationally, to have a lot of sort of physical adjustments to the travel. So we came from the United States to Ireland, and there is an 8-hour difference in Ireland. It's 8 hours ahead, and it takes about 12 hours to get here, flying time. And so your body takes a while to get adjusted to almost arrive at the location that you go. You're like doing time travel, really, because when you get there, it is a totally different time than where it is at home. And so you really are kind of doing time travel, which is kind of cool to just even think about the concept of that in general. But what I wanted to say is that sometimes we try really hard to like adjust and to get used to it and to pretend like we're fine. But sometimes our bodies physically take more time to adjust than what we think they need. So for example, we might feel like we're well rested and that we slept on the plane and we should feel totally fine when we arrive, but yet we don't. We might even have a moment where we get upset, where the emotions come bubbling out, where you don't feel like yourself. You might feel nauseous, you might feel hungry, you might feel irritable, you might just feel so heavy and exhausted and tired that you don't want to do anything or can't do anything. And I just want to tell you that this is normal. This is part of travel. And if you can accept this and understand this and know that this is a normal part of travel and sort of have compassion for yourself and your spirit, that is trying to adjust to the new location, to the new environment. You're going to be eating things that are different than what you normally eat. And you're going to be sleeping in a different place, which might sort of be uncomfortable for you. You're not sleeping in your own bed. You're not sleeping at the same time. You're eating food that you're not used to. You're in a different location. Maybe it's colder or warmer than you have at home. Anyways, there's so many factors that go into traveling that we don't really talk about. Like I usually talk about and focus on all the fun things that we do when we travel and when I arrive, because I don't really talk about the hard parts of traveling, about the adjustment period, about jet lag and the impact that going to another country and traveling so far away from home, what it can do to your body physically and mentally and spiritually. And so there's a lot to adjust to. And so I just want to share with you that it's normal to have this adjustment period and to be challenged by the time, the food, the culture, the experience, the sleeping, the waking, the, just dealing with other people. And I want to let you know that it's normal to have this challenge. Sorry, there's a street cleaner that's coming down the street now, and he's very loud. But I just want you to know that it is normal and to expect it. Okay, so like when you expect something, it's a little bit easier to handle than when you're not expecting something. So if it comes out of left field and you are surprised by it, it's a little bit harder to adjust and to handle it. Even when you expect it, sometimes it's not easy. Like you feel like you should be hungry, but you're not hungry. Or sometimes you're starving and it's in the middle of the night and there's nowhere to go to get something to eat. Or you have all these emotions, like usually when you're doing your normal thing at home, you have sort of a pace and a rhythm, and your body is naturally in tune with that rhythm. It knows when it's going to eat, it knows when it's going to sleep, it knows when you're going to have a break. It knows these things. It knows the language and the food. You know the kind of food that you want to eat and that makes your body feel good, right? But when you go to another country, it's free game. Like, you don't even know what's going to happen, where you're going to be, how you're going to sleep, the food that you're going to eat, the people. Like, there are so many different factors and different variables. And so if you're open and you know that these things are happening, it's a little bit easier to adjust to. But I just want you to know that even when you know, it can still be hard. And to just allow and accept for these feelings, these confused feelings, allow for your body to kind of arrive, to get to the place. Give it some time. Be patient with your body, with your mind, with your spirit, so that you can all kind of come together and know that it's just an adjustment. It's just a very short time period. It usually takes about 2 days. It takes a lot longer than that if you're fully like moving someplace. It takes a lot longer than that to fully and completely adjust. But if you're just going for a short time, we're only going here to Europe for 10 days. So we know that our body's going to get back into the rhythm of California time zone and eating and thinking and just way of being. But when you go to another place, the way of being is totally different. Okay, and that's part of the excitement, and it's also part of the challenge. So just that dichotomy. Dichotomy means like opposites, like you think one thing and it's actually the opposite of that. So it's like the opposites, like accepting that dichotomy and that challenge is part of traveling. It's part of exploring and adventuring and accepting both the joy and the sacrifice that traveling offers, which just makes us a more whole and complete human being. So I just want to bring that up. We've had a little bit of that, just a little bit of adjustment as we are here in Ireland, Dublin, which has been amazing. Absolutely love Ireland. I've never been here before, and it's just been an amazing trip. And I'm so excited to come back. I wish we had decided to stay here a little bit longer than we have. We're only 3 days here, 3 days in London, and then 3 days in Paris, and then we go home. So our 3 days here up, we have one more night. It's almost midnight here in Ireland, which is about 8 hours ahead of California time. So I just wanted to share that with you, just so you know that you're not alone when you travel and when hardships come up. It's totally normal. Just expect it and just try to roll with it. Just try to go with the flow. Know that it's going to happen. When you feel yucky, honor yourself when you feel yucky. Do what you need to do. Rest, eat, do what you have to do to make yourself feel better, and to just have compassion for yourself, and know that it's just a transition. It's a short period of time. It will be over, and you will start to appreciate and enjoy your new location very soon. Okay, just super soon. Just give yourself what you need. Start to be in tune with your body. Learn and listen to your body, because it's talking to you. Your body is telling you what it needs, so just listen and have compassion for it, accept it, and then try and give it what you can. And then if you can't give it what you need immediately, know that you will be able to, and that you have the patience and you have the resilience to wait until you can. And that is just the advice that I can give you as a person who loves to travel the world and to explore and go to different places. And I just want to share that little piece of information with you in the hopes that it will help you and your traveling. And please share this with your friends so that they can also learn a little bit about traveling and time zones and adjusting to jet lag and all the different things that come with world traveling, which in my opinion is like the best education that you can have in life. Travel the world. There's no better education. And invest in yourself. Investing in yourself means putting money in and the time and putting yourself through discomfort so that you can experience things that are uncomfortable, that will help you grow as a person, and just be more open to life and possibilities and opportunities in life, because you just never know what will happen. I see you, I hear you, I'm here for you, and I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. We'll be in London tomorrow, so I can't wait to show you that then.